Whispering Winds of Kaza, a mystical Himalayan adventure of friendship, legends, and bravery. The wind howled through the ancient walls of Key Monastery, rattling the wooden windows like a quiet warning. Deep in the monastery's old library, between dust-covered scrolls and forgotten books, a boy named Tashi flipped through a brittle, leather-bound journal. He didn't know what he was looking for until the last page fluttered to the floor, a yellowed parchment, a map, inked with strange symbols and ancient markings. Tashi's breath caught. This isn't just any map, he whispered. Behind him, footsteps. A girl, bundled in a red woolen cap, peeked inside. "Still here?" she asked. It was Meraki, newly arrived from Mumbai for the summer. Tashi held up the parchment. "Look what I found." The wind slammed the door shut behind her. The map shimmered at their feet. A low growl came from Norbu, the village dog who always seemed to know more than he let on. Meraki crouched beside them. "What are these markings? They look like footprints." Tashi pointed to a symbol, etched like an eye. "That one. It's carved on a rock near the frozen lake." Something stirred in the silence. The air had changed. The adventure had begun. The next morning, Kaza was silent under a pale blue sky. Tashi, Meraki, and Norbu trudged through the snow, guided only by the map and a compass that spun like it was alive. Prayer wheels creaked as they passed. Flags whispered secrets into the wind. Tashi said, "The compass won't stop spinning." Meraki replied, "Maybe it's pointing to something beyond north." When they reached the frozen lake, Meraki stopped in her tracks. She opened her sketchbook. There, drawn in charcoal, was the exact scene before them. Cracked ice, tall stones, and something else, a figure. A tall, cloaked figure, standing at the center of the lake. Tashi looked up. The lake was empty, until it wasn't. A shape emerged in the distance. Still, watching. Norbu growled low. "Hide," whispered Tashi. They dove behind a boulder, clutching the map and sketchbook. The wind screamed above them. The ice groaned below. Something was walking toward them. The figure on the ice didn't move like a person. It floated, just slightly. The staff in its hand glowed with a pulse, like the heartbeat of the mountains. Meraki clutched her sketchbook. "It's looking for something." Norbu barked and leapt forward. "No!" Meraki gasped, but the figure didn't chase them. It turned, slowly, and vanished into the snow. The map shimmered again. A new symbol had appeared, an eye blinking with light. Tashi whispered, "It's alive." Meraki nodded. "We have to follow it." Without another word, they stepped onto the lake, toward the mountains, toward the unknown. The air grew colder, thinner. Each step took them higher into the silence. Norbu barked once, then again. He stood before a footprint, the size of a dinner plate. Meraki gasped, "It's real." "The Yeti," Tashi said. "He protects the sacred places. My grandfather told me he only appears when the mountains choose you." The map glowed brighter. It led them to a cave, hidden between two cliffs. Inside, glowing symbols lit up the walls, and at the far end, an image appeared in Meraki's sketchbook. She hadn't drawn it. It was the Yeti, white, towering, gentle, watching them from the shadows. That night, a fire flickered inside the cave. Meraki sketched. Tashi studied the glowing markings. The Yeti stepped forward. He placed a small carved stone between them, the same symbol from the map. Tashi whispered, "It's the keeper's mark." Meraki smiled. "We've been chosen." Norbu curled up peacefully. Outside, the wind no longer howled. It hummed, a lullaby, for those who listen. And far beyond the snowy cliffs, the mountains whispered, "This is only the beginning." Brought to life by imagination personified, where stories find their soul.